the 1970 Volvo P1800E California. Less than God knows how many were made. My friend spent 3 years restoring this car. It is his love, it is his passion.
It's his fault, he let us use it. My main influences are Ryan Conley, you my man, and the Conleys of Film Right. You guys are awesome, as you can see. I rock this shirt.
This is basically my first attempt at writing and filming and directing anything of the sort.
Having professional filmmakers like yourselves seeing our work is an award in itself.
I wrote the story in about 2 hours one day. It just story kind of evolved from a true story to this over-exaggeration of reality, I suppose.
So the Rode microphones we used on this shoot were mainly the Rode NTG2, which we're recording with right now, and the Video Mic Pro on top of the camera. Also, Nick has the stereo Video Mic Pro. One advantage that I think we had coming into this was the amount of Rode microphones we owned already. We didn't have to buy any. We just I've always used them, and so that's big thumbs up for you guys.
I bought my 7D years ago due to Philip Bloom's recommendation. It was right around the time the 7D came out, and I was really impressed with his film. Something like Shaving It Back and Dublin's People or something along those lines, but I remember that was just my inspiration to go out and buy a camera.
So we planned on writing a script in the start, and we didn't even finish it. We got about 3/4 of the way through, and we got so caught up in like the planning, the scheduling, and I'm still in high school, so I had finals week, and I had to study for finals, and on top of that film, so it was hectic. But filmmaking first, right?
I'm gonna get fired. Don't show this to the boss.
I realize some parts of the film are confusing given the short duration and complexity of the story, so I want to clear a few things up. The guy inside the girl's house isn't the same person that picked up her diary at the bar. The actor was in fact the same, but the character is different. The guy that picked up the diary drives it over to the girl's house, but gets intercepted by an undercover detective that eventually takes his place and brings the lost diary back. The girl doesn't realize it's a different person, since she didn't actually see the bar guy's face without makeup on. The girl is a serial killer, and the detectives have been onto her for a while. She uses lost diaries as a way to entrap her prey. We see how many identical diaries she has at the beginning of the story. We also never know why she kills the guy smoking the cigarette outside. The 911 operator, aka police, are in on it as well, and that's why they didn't show up quicker when she said there was a murderer at her house. I hope this doesn't confuse you further, but yeah, too complex of a story to be told in such a short period of time. A longer re-edit to follow.